All right, hello everyone. This video is the second video. If you haven't already, check out the first video, which is like an overview of the app, going through it. But this one's more in depth and looks at the code behind the scenes and sees how it all works. All right, let's start with the tech stack first. So for backend, we use Flask, and then for front end, just simple HTML, CSS, embedded JavaScript. We were trying to get React to work, but um, for just too complicated to get it to work in the time frame. So we just stuck with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So how the authentication works, it's just like, let me bring it up. Authentication. Just, yeah, register a user, add it to the user database. We also set their preference matrix to 0 at the time. I'll talk more about that later. Use password hashing, and yeah, log out, just log it out. Log in, pretty simple stuff in Flask at least. Next, let's go to the post fit functionality. So where you could post your outfit. How this works is, I mean, the front end, you just upload an image, but after that, it behind the scenes queries ChatGPT for a matrix of what the fit is like. So let's look at let's go down a little bit. Yeah, so here are the categories. So using the data set linked here from Kaggle, we can see for a bunch of different outfits, like different categories. So like gender, master category, subcategory, usage, etc. So here's all of so we basically create a matrix or a vector of 39 length, which is how long this is, of like if it's for men or women or other, or if it's accessory, apparel, footwear, etc. So we query ChatGPT for that. That's in here. Generate picture matrix, yeah. Or this. So here's the prompt we give to ChatGPT, and yeah, 39, and it gets the array from ChatGPT, and then it parses that using regex to make it readable. Most of the time it works, sometimes it doesn't, and we just like fill in the rest with zeros. But yeah, a lot of the time it does work into decent accuracy. So yeah, that's how we use ChatGPT there. Next, let's go to the Explore page, which is over here. Yeah, and like I said earlier, front end just HTML, CSS, embedded JavaScript, pretty light there. So it takes a long time to load, as you can see right now, because all the recommendations, like where to find each fit online and buy it, it's all generated when you load this up. Ideally, if in the future we can make it behind the scenes or when you upload it, but was how we had it here. So yeah, so the photo, while it's still taking a really long time to load, but yeah, while it's loading, let's show the code of how it all works. So again, first of all, here's like all the models. So we have the post, or like a fit, and then a user here, and then let's see where the code is. Yeah, so first we generate from the image. We take the image and we generate like a description of it using ChatGPT. So this queries ChatGPT and says, what is the person wearing? Like, what shirt are they wearing? What pant are they wearing? And put that in text. After that, then we query Google to generate the recommendation. So we take in the text, we find a link online of where to buy it. So we generate like a picture of that store, of like what they're selling, and then also get a link for that. And that's in our route for Explore. Yeah, so that's here. It generates AI client.generate recommendations, which was right here. And yeah, and then we query Google, like I said, and it finds a link to show. All right, so here we're back, and let's look at the rating system. So originally it starts at what the rating is for this fit, which we store in the database. But once we click our rating, then it goes to what we rated it. Or if we go here, it's 5. And then this, once we click on it, it then sends the information to, actually, I believe it's still printed out on the console. Yeah, so we send the rating then to rate. So, and then what this does is it updates the user's preference matrix. So if you see here, we can get like I said earlier, we generate the matrix for the post, but now we need to set the user, because if they like the post, which is like a 3 and above, or if they dislike it, which is a 2 or below, then we update the user's preferences based off of that. So yeah, depending on how they rate it, we update the user's preferences based off that. Yeah, and next let's go to the For You page. Might take a while to load. So a little bit about that. So yeah, depending on your preference matrix, it sorts the different posts by how similar it is to your preference. So yeah, we create the preference in the Explore page, and then we use it in the For You page. Other than that, other than the sorting, it's very pretty much the same to the Explore page, which like you can show your recommendation, next, go through the different ones. So a little bit about how we do that. Here's in this analyze data.ip Jupyter notebook, we do a proof of concept. So let's see. So I create like a user that likes, like black t-shirts, and then I use their database and find the cosine similarity of all of the different outfits in their database, and then print out the one with the highest similarity, and it ends up being a black t-shirt. How we do this in the actual code, I mean, it's the same thing, but just where we do it is order similar posts. Okay, so yeah, similarly, we take all the posts and we get their matrix, and then we use cosine similarity, and then we sort that. And depending on how we sort that, we then return the new posts. So yeah, it gets the most similar ones to the user, and then it displays that. So whatever the user likes, if they're maybe looking for like a brown sweatshirt, then they'll like click like on a lot of brown sweatshirts, and then hopefully they'll see brown sweatshirts on their For You page, and then they can click the recommendation and then go buy it. Yeah, that's pretty much all of the technologies behind here. Like I said, OpenAI, ChatGPT, and Google search, and a little bit of data science with the cosine similarity. Those are the main technologies behind this product.